about to leave. Already packing, come with me. I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see.
Good evening and welcome to the live. Yes, it's Friday again.
Again.
And again we're sat here in the dining room still. So hopefully everybody is okay. See, there's plenty of you dropped in the comments. Looks like everyone's had a good old chat already. So welcome to you all. I'll let Jules just have a whiz through of people that are dropping in. Big breath.
There's loads. So we've got Howard B, we've got Steve Elliott, but I think he's gone. Thomas and Andy Geno, Carl Whitehouse, we've got Dad, we've got Lloyd, we've got Venomator and Brooks, keeping up with the Joneses, the Venomator again, Daniel O. We've got Eeyore Donkey, Jay, Cozy, we've got Zoe and Ian. Ian, thank you so much again for being a blue spanner for us this evening. Anna Gary Brooks, I think I mentioned Carl Whitehouse. We've got Andrew Ditton, we've got Grab Sky Gary, Carl Whitehouse, VW Adventures, Mac13, Benny Boy, Mike Privet, Richard Harrison, Paul Smith, Andy Wild, Gail Cooper. The list goes on.
David, Emma, Eileen, Martin.
So many.
Laurie. Yeah. So hello to everybody. David's pointed out that my tan's coming on nicely. Yes, it's coming on very well. It's I've certainly achieved something, if nothing else, over the last 8 weeks, and that's my tan. So thanks for that. So
I'm still as pasty white as ever, sat in the dining room doing all the
Jules only allowed out if he's
stuff.
been a good boy, but you've been good today. You've mowed the lawn. We've had a busy garden day, haven't we, actually? Before we start, obviously thanks to everyone for joining us yet again. This week it's a Q&A again. I've got some questions and then it's one game of bingo, and this week, if you're wondering what you're playing for, we have managed to secure very kindly a gift voucher from Duvalet, and that's for £50, which is absolutely fantastic. Some of you will be well aware of who Duvalet are and what they do. If you're not, they do the most amazing mattress toppers, memory foam pillows, mattresses. So it is an absolutely cracking prize, £50 gift voucher. So that's what we're playing for. I'd also like to say that we're moving now with the eCam software that we're using for this. We're moving into the sponsorship for the next few people. So Anne and Gary Brooks have kindly sponsored this, as has David Bell, he's sponsored this, and Carol and Dean from Eeyore Donkey. So you're now contributing to the software that's allowing us all to play bingo and have a bit of a laugh. So thanks, guys. We've got a birthday to announce as well. It is Howard's birthday. He's 66.
You ready for this?
And he's not got dressed up especially for his birthday, but but last week he got dressed up for VE Day. I think he just likes dressing up, if I'm honest. But
so I think that deserves a round of applause.
Yeah, so happy 66th birthday. If anyone else has got a birthday, let us know and we'll give you a shout out, obviously, and sing to you if you like. So yeah, happy birthday. And one thing as well that we forgot to do when we were doing we didn't forget, we did a Twitter live.
We did.
And we still had plenty of pictures of people's dogs, apart from Alison Richardson. Your dog had disappeared, little Millie. So here's Millie. She's put another picture. So I just want to put it up, just say, I'm sorry we missed little Millie. So that's for you, Alison. So those are sort of the couple of updates. I don't know what you guys have all been up to this week. Things have relaxed a little bit. We can now travel a little bit further. I'm sure there's a few of you. Well, we can travel a little bit further, yeah. Not that we can do much, but we can go further. I'm sure there's a few of you that have made your way to various storage yards to check on your caravans and motorhomes. So hopefully those that have managed to do a check have found them all well. We won't be getting anywhere near ours, I don't think, probably until July. So unfortunately, our Adria is just going to have to fend for itself. And I'm very jealous of those of you that have got access to yours. So we've had a pretty steady week, really. We've had some nice weather. We've done a bit of gardening. And what? All right.
The wee.
Okay, it's not
the
wee.
Royal wee.
Yeah, it's Jules. Okay, Jules done lots of good work, and I've supervised. I say Martin's just was a few questions.
Yeah, I've seen.
Well, I've got a couple of questions that people have asked. So if it's all right with you guys, I will carry on and we'll work through them and see what everybody else thinks. Because last week the questions, they worked out quite well.
Just want to quickly share Anne's picture.
Oh gosh, yeah. I was going to do that before the bingo, but we can do it now if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jules is keen to do it. So last week our winner was Anne Brooks, and she won the Collapse gift voucher. She spent her voucher. She spent it the day she got it. She wasn't wasting any time. And this is what Anne's bought. She's bought a trunk, some pipes, and the waste connection. So hopefully Anne is very happy with those. So thank you, Collapse. So it's always nice to see a prize winner. So that's that really. So we'll go on to the questions. I'm just distracted because I'm seeing that obviously a few people have dropped in. Mark, who we know, and Paul and Steve are there, and Shirley, and Bob Earnshaw.
Please.
Yeah, so...
Please don't encourage her.
What?
The supervisory capacity is the best.
It's the best place for me. I'm not... Yeah, I'm dangerous otherwise. So we'll start with some questions, if that's all right. So one of the questions we got was in relation to, should you treat the underside of your caravan?
Ooh.
And that's quite a good question. It's not something that I've heard of many people doing. I mean, most caravans, they're designed to be outdoors. They're designed to be towed in all conditions. So the underside of the caravan should be fairly well protected. Your chassis, if it's an Alco one, it absolutely will be. They're very good chassis. But it's funny because if you ever get down on all fours and have a look, or lay on the floor, whatever, but have a look under your caravan, it's amazing what you see under there actually, isn't it? Seriously, because they're all different. I mean, most of our UK caravans and a lot of the European ones that come from Germany, they are designed literally for all year round use. Some of the other ones, some of the Italian ones, they are not so good in poorer weather. And I'm talking more now about motorhomes. If you look underneath as well with some of the caravans, you'll see a lot more pipework exposed. And that's not always good if you have bad weather in terms of pipes that can freeze. But otherwise, do you need to treat the underside of a caravan? I wouldn't imagine so. I mean, crikey, we've been all over with ours in all weathers and there's nothing underneath. So that is the answer to that. I don't know if anyone's got anything else that they might know of that they've had to do, but that's the answer to that one.
Just quickly drop in. Thank you, Paul, for joining us for the first time tonight. So,
hello, Paul. I'm sure you, after watching this, you probably won't join us again, but I'm sure hopefully you might enjoy it. So the other one was about alarms and trackers. And alarms and trackers, we touched on it last week when we spoke about security. And it's quite an interesting one. If you do buy a new caravan over £25,000, they really should be coming with an alarm and tracker because your insurance company will ask that it has those fitted. I'm not sure of any insurance company that wouldn't ask for that at that price point. There may be some, but generally the larger insurance companies that we probably all use would require those. So they would generally be fitted as standard. If you buy a caravan under that and it's not fitted, obviously it's totally up to you whether you have it fitted. It will make a slight difference to your insurance premium. Nothing major, to be fair. We're not talking, hundreds of pounds because your quote's probably only, I don't know, we've just renewed ours with Caravan Guard and I think it was about £273. So if we were to fit an alarm and tracker, it's not going to massively reduce that figure. So if you are thinking about it, there's a good company. For me, I would be going with Phantom, are a good company, a reputable company, or ask your insurance who they recommend as well. But if you're going with a tracker, you generally want to be looking at Thatcham approved. You can get them that aren't Thatcham approved through Phantom, and they are less money. The thing with a tracker is, if it gets stolen, do you want it back? I mean, that's often something somebody, I hear people say a lot. An alarm, as we spoke about the other week when we spoke about batteries, I'm not sure whether that was just in the Twitter Live, but again, an alarm is going to drain your battery. So you probably want to have a solar panel as well to keep that topped up. The other thing you can put in I know some people that they do put cameras in as well, CCTV into their caravans and motorhomes, and that's another good idea. Equally as well, like the little wildlife cameras, I think you can get those to work remotely, and they're fairly cheap. So alarms and trackers, totally up to you on that one, but use a reputable company. But they will cost you money. Subscriptions are not cheap, so that's the only thing to think about.
So moving on to the next one, I've just seen dropping in now, Paul and Steve saying about doing tin to tum, generally use a cob. What exactly is a cob and how does it differ to the Kadak? Well, the cob is basically a charcoal small device that it keeps cool to the touch around the outside, but it allows you, well, I say charcoal device, there are several different sort of ones that have come out now that do use gas and butane, propane, everything else that you can use. Basically, in a nutshell, the Kadak is almost like a gas ring that heats up the plate, the diffuser underneath, and it gives you an even cook all the way across. Whereas the cob is, I would say, probably more closer to a genuine barbecue. So you can smoke things, you can roast things.
It is really good for that, yeah.
It gives you a little bit more height, so it's because it's got a covered, just like the Kadak has with the lid, it can turn into a bit of an oven. But it's just down to personal preference. I enjoy cooking with them both. For like bigger parties, I like using the cob because it gives you that barbecuey taste. But then if you just want to get up and fry yourself an egg and a bit of bacon in the morning, then the Kadak is quick, easy and simple to use. So in a nutshell, that's the difference between a cob and a Kadak.
If you're having a nice steady barbecue, the cob's brilliant, isn't it? But if you just want to jump up and make some, like a fry up in the morning, it's not immediate heat.
Yeah,
so
you've got to let your coals
but they
get
are
warm.
good. We've enjoyed ours, haven't we? I mean, you can do a great chicken on it because they've got like you did that on one of the vlogs on Tin to Tum. You did the chicken, and that was fantastic. And you can bake bread on it, cakes. I've done a cake. So yeah, they're very good. I know somebody, I'm not sure if it was Jay, was asking about the government and obviously the restrictions and what have you, and what sort of thought they're putting into caravanning and camping. I don't know how much the thought they have put in it. I mean, at the moment, obviously, they're thinking about the leisure industry as a whole. And I think a lot of the time, when they think about caravans, they're probably thinking a lot about, statics and holiday sites like that. At the moment, a lot of the sites and the clubs and like the NCC, they're all lobbying to try and get things back up and running with the social distancing and stuff. And at the moment, that is planned for July, whether it be the 4th of July or whether it be towards the end of the month. That's what they're aiming for. So, if nothing goes badly wrong between now and then, hopefully that will see the start of the leisure industry again. There's going to be the problem is there's going to be a lot of us wanting to get out, and if let's say they are just saying a limited number of people on sites, then during the busiest times when most of the sites will be fully booked anyway, that being the school holidays, it's going to be difficult to find sites, but it's one of those. I don't know how it'll work. All we can do is wait and see until we get a bit nearer. I know people have started making bookings provisionally. And I suppose that might be a good thing. If you've got a booking, then at least you've got something secured. We've got a booking at the moment for the start of August, which we booked, was it January, February time maybe? So if you've already got some bookings, keep hold of them. And then we'll just wait and see how it goes, really. So, yeah, that's where we're at with all that sort of stuff. The other questions... A question was, which I think Carl asked, he asked a few actually. One was about fitting a camera, a reversing camera to your caravan, and that'd go for motorhomes as well, because obviously not all motorhomes come with them fitted.
Yeah, depending on the specs.
If you've got a motorhome, it's probably a lot easier to fit a reversing camera because you would wire it into the motorhome and it would feed through into that. In terms of caravans, obviously you would wire them in and then you've got to have it fed through into the car. No, is it Maxview do quite a few cameras? There are ones that you don't have to, that are wireless. We've asked, when we were at the show in February, we found a stand because somebody asked if we could find this out for them. So there was a stand, and I can't remember which stand it was now off the top of my head. And we asked them about the reversing cameras. And they said, obviously, they didn't have many wireless ones. They are
Falcon.
They are wired.
Was it Falcon? That rings a bell.
It could have been.
Steve,
yeah. Well, I've just
Phil's
maybe
said,
it was. I just mentioned Falcon. Oh no, I thought about Falcon. It might have been actually, Phil. I'm not sure. I just remember he gave us a brochure and we passed the details on to somebody. So it could have been Falcon. If you are going to get a reversing camera, do get a good one. That is something I would not scrimp on, to be fair. And if you're drilling you heard it here. But if you're drilling as well, if you're going to be drilling it into your Caravan, be mindful about your warranty. And would I personally do it? I wouldn't want to do it to our Caravan. I'll say that's something I wouldn't want to do.
We've discussed it, haven't we?
Yeah.
The wireless would be the one that would go down.
But what you could consider, and this is another consideration, is quite a few of us have already got like GoPros and things like that. For what it's going to cost you to fit a reversing camera, you could probably buy a pretty decent GoPro. When you arrive on the site, if you buy yourself, because normally I'd say get someone to get out and watch your back, because that's the safest thing to do, is have a reliable person watch your back. But if you buy yourself, you have a GoPro, jump out, stick it on, connect it up to your phone, whatever device it is, put it on your dashboard and use that as your reversing camera, because then you're not having to we haven't got ours to hand, have you? Have we? Ours, we've got the suction pad, so you can just suction it on, reverse back, see what you're doing. You've saved yourself a load of money on buying a camera. GoPro's multi-purpose. You can use that then on your holidays to film footage of whatever you're doing on your holidays. And that's probably your best way of doing it. I mean,
Can I have a GoPro?
Yeah. No, you've got a cheap version, Jules. You've got the Yorkshire version. So that's what I would do. Obviously, if you want to fit one, then go for it. But yeah, find a decent company like Maxview and Falcon, someone like that. And remember, there's no harm in getting someone to fit it for you by going to a dealer or getting a professional to do it, because the last thing you want to do is drill into your van and make a mess or go through a pipe or some electric and wreck your pride and joy. So, yeah.
Lloyd said there is used Sikaflex and glued it on.
Oh, so, right, yeah.
No screwing, I suppose. Yeah. There's so many things, that no more nails. But
Lloyd's pretty handy at stuff like that. So
you do want something that's going to have a decent grab, and it's probably a bit more rubbery, just to sort of not an epoxy, because they're a bit too brittle and can get a bit hard.
But if you just wanted to do something easy,
Craig's rubbing it in, saying hi guys, here from New Zealand. Came out of lockdown just over 2 weeks ago. The Caravan's been parked up for 3 months. We're off this weekend for 4 days.
Enjoy it, Craig. I wish we were. What have you got then, Craig? Do you want to put in what your unit is? That would be good. So that was cameras really, and that was just sort of a bit of a tip of what you could do if you didn't have anyone to watch your back. So the other one actually is quite interesting, and that's about sort of bolstering your upholstery seats. I'm sure there's quite a few of us that find that your Caravan foam in your sofa cushions, after a while it does start to soften up, and different manufacturers use different foam. Some are comfier than others, some are firmer than others, and a lot of it depends on the quality of the material, but some of it also comes down to the weight of it, because to save weight, lighter foam is sometimes cheaper, but you'll find that it does sink quicker. Also, without being awful, if you are a heavier person like Jules, like joking aside, his cushions always soften a lot quicker than mine do. So you can change your foam in the cushions. I know some people have had theirs changed under warranty when they've lost the bounce, but chances are they're just going to replace it with a similar quality foam. Again, the shows are a great place to find companies that do this sort of thing. I know there's no shows at the moment, but ask in the Facebook groups as well. If you're in a Facebook group, ask other people, because other people's recommendations are much better than just finding somebody online. If you know people in the groups that have had it done. Equally, as I say, the shows are a good place, whether that be the smaller Warner shows or whether it be the bigger NEC, and talk to them about the types of foam. So yeah, upgrading foam, it can be a good idea, and we ended up having to upgrade our mattress, and I know funnily enough tonight we've got a Duvalet voucher, because what we found was the foam in our Adria, the memory foam mattress, literally within the first couple of weeks, Jules had just sunk into it, and there was just this dip. I know Adria use a different foam now because I think they obviously got several complaints.
It wasn't my fault. I was just making it cosy.
But we changed our mattress altogether. We didn't go for foam again, did we? We went to a sprung mattress. And the sprung mattress that we went for is the one that they use in the static Caravan. So it's a lot lighter than a mattress you get at home because you've still got to think about your weight. What we did when we got ours is we weighed our foam mattress and we weighed the new mattress with some scales, so we knew how much additional weight we'd put onto our payload. So yeah, I mean, again, you can always upgrade a mattress as well if you want. An upgrade, it's going to be a few £100s. You're looking at probably about £300 to £400 to upgrade a Caravan mattress. But if you do tour a lot, it's a good investment. I know a lot of people that go away a lot as well. They get toppers and stuff, which is another good idea. So yeah, that was one of the things about.
And even if you don't tour a lot, sleep's quite an important thing, and that's something
when
that
you're
we
on your
discussed.
holiday. Yeah,
Absolutely. So, Craig has come back. I've lost it now. He said it was a Swift Sprite 4 EB. I think.
All right, cool.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
With a Swift Sprite 4 EB.
1
She's
year
1 year
old and love it. Oh, brilliant. And I'm glad you're getting out as well. Gareth, any news from Swift regarding starting operations again? Was it the start of June? When did we say Swift were going?
There was something on LinkedIn.
No, it was the start of June. It was...
Yeah.
Because
it was on LinkedIn.
I believe Swift are starting back at the 1st of June, I think. That's what I seem to think from a conversation we had the other night. So yeah, 1st of June. Because I know, Gareth, you're wanting to get your repairs done and get back out and about when we all get out and about. So fingers crossed. But I know at the moment you won't get through. There's nobody actually sort of taking calls and emails. So until they start back up,
I think
there's nobody
in
there.
The admin office.
Yeah.
So.
Andy, does Fudge join you on the bed? Because Freddie does. No. Sadly, Fudge... Some people might think we're a bit awful to Fudge, but no, Fudge is a little bit big and a little bit smelly. So unfortunately, he doesn't get special treatment like that. And if he overhears that other dogs are getting special treatment like that, there could be tears. So as far as he is aware, that does not go on. So please don't share that with him.
Yeah, Andrew, we don't want anything about Dougal either, because we know that he...
Yeah, Dougal's ruined. Yeah, Dougal, oh God. So when we went to Dusseldorf, we went to the Dusseldorf salon, Caravan salon in summer last year, end of August. And we got there and Steve and Carla were there and Andrew was there with Dougal and obviously we've got Fudge. And one afternoon we're all sat out, aren't we, around our caravans with our chairs. Next thing, Dougal leaps onto Jules's knee. Should have seen Fudge's face. I don't know whether he wanted to attack him or cry. He was jealous, wasn't he? So,
and he got the rubs.
And Dougal got rubs. Fudge, poor thing. I felt so sorry for him. So yeah, so don't tell Jules. Don't tell Fudge about these things. So yeah.
Mark Jubb saying just get separate beds, guys.
Yeah. Well,
not at that
in
age.
fact, it's interesting with Mark being on. Mark had a caravan. They had a Swift Caravan, him and Anne, and then a couple of years ago they decided to change to a motorhome because they were going from North Yorkshire down to Cornwall quite a lot. So they swapped to a motorhome, and I think you got a French bed. Is that right? You got a French bed in your first motorhome, and then, well, they realised that layout just wasn't right for them. So then the start of, was it last year, January last year, they then changed their motorhome to one with single beds. But it just goes to show, because we had this conversation as well, didn't we, about the right caravan for you, and how obviously if you get the wrong layout, it's an expensive sort of swap to make, really. But yeah, so it's one of those. Yeah, Mark says so. Yeah, that's another thing as well, is you often don't find out until you buy one and realise it's not quite, it doesn't work for you. Because we decided that a French bed would be no use for us whatsoever, because Jules would be having to clamber over me, and that wouldn't be pretty. So we went for the big island bed, side island bed.
Bob saying that he's heard that Heimer have pulled out of Dusseldorf.
They have, yeah.
They've pulled out of the shows for 2020.
Yeah, the Erwin Heimer group have pulled out of the Dusseldorf show. They've pulled out of all the shows across the world for the rest of 2020, and that will also include shows here. Now, Erwin Heimer is a massive group. That involves Eldis, it's Heimer, Deathless, Corrado, so Bursner. It's massive. I know in Germany they have, Heimer have a whole hall to themselves. So over here
Niesmann
again,
Bischoff.
Bischoff. But I know over here, when we do the NEC, again, Erwin Heimer have a lot of vehicles. If you think of all those makes there that would not be showing, that's a lot to pull out of a show. So whether that's sort of a bit of a warning as to how the year might go, I don't know, because I'm not an expert on it, I don't know. But yeah, Erwin Heimer have decided to pull out of the big shows. Could be for a variety of reasons, but yeah. So what else? Have we got any other? God, Bob says, yeah, it took us 3 motorhomes to get the right layout. Yeah. Well,
Alan, big shout out to Highbridge.
It's really good, is Highbridge, actually. We've been there twice, and they've got a really good choice on a serious note. And I don't hear many bad reviews about them. But yeah, if you're down in the southwest, Highbridge has got a massive display of caravans, motorhomes, van conversions, trailer tents. They've got the awning shop's a bit small, but they've got a good accessory store, so it's quite a good dealership down here. Bob just got to look forward to February. Yeah, that's sort of what we've resigned ourselves to, really.
Anything else is a bonus.
Yeah, I mean, February, if it goes ahead, then that'll be a big show. I think people, as long as we don't have a bad winter with coronavirus, then February, I would imagine, will be a very good show. But I mean, I think this year, the thing is, a lot of the dealerships are going to have a lot of the 2020 models still sat with them. And it depends what happens. So we're just going to have to wait and see, really.
Unless something opens up soon, I might have to film myself with a tent out in the garden.
Yeah, we've actually thought, because the week after next, the 25th of May, starts the National Camping and Caravanning Week. So we were thinking, we might even get a little tent and bob it out there on the grass. Who knows? We might start camping in the garden for a week if the weather's nice.
Might get my tarp out the back of the car and start a bit of bushcraft in the back garden.
You could sleep out there with Fudge. That'd be the nearest Fudge would be getting to sleeping on a bed with Jules. So yeah.
Awesome. There you go. I might even live stream it for you.
Yeah. Who I missed that. Sandra was saying she had a disappointing experience with somebody, but I'd missed that. Glossop. Yeah. I mean, everyone has different experiences with dealerships, and it's one of those because, I mean, it's like I've spoken before about some of the, I had a BMW and never again. But then other people might say that it's the best car manufacturer on the road. So everyone's different. But I think it depends on your experience and what you get out of your dealership experience. And I always think a good place to look, again, is online. See what people are saying. If one person says it's bad, they might have had a bad experience. If 90 out of 100 people say it's bad, that's probably pretty bad. And then, I'd be avoiding it. But I mean, I only know of like some of the ones that, we've been to, and when we were looking at our caravan and the way we were spoken to, and I just think, I wouldn't go back. So yeah, it just depends how you're treated, I suppose. So yeah.
Oh, at least somebody's saying that loves bushcraft.
Yeah, Peter loves bushcraft.
I might have an audience there.
Yeah. You could all watch out and watch some bushcraft. Yeah, Jules showed me this weird oven thing that this chap was...
Weird oven.
Oh, it was.
It's a Dutch oven.
It was.
They're great.
It was weird. So those were those questions. The last question we got, from Carl again, was about would we change our jockey wheel? Now, Carl has actually asked about the kart jockey wheel. So that's the only reason I will mention that brand. We haven't changed our jockey wheel. Our caravan's 2 years old now. And I must say, you all know how much touring we've done. We're probably we've done we've probably done 10 years of touring in 2 years, haven't we? I would imagine, if we had to put it
No, we haven't done enough.
No, but the reality is we've done a lot of touring, and that jockey wheel has done more miles than the average jockey wheel. And we've had it on grass, we've had it on little chips, we've had it on big chips, stones, all sorts, and we've had no problems with it. The only time we've had it sink in mud, when was that? In the Netherlands, when it rained just before we came home.
It was.
Yes. And what Jules had to do, he literally just had to lift the front end, and then I reversed the car up, didn't we? And that was it.
I was going to say, if I'd have known you were going to go down that route, I think I've still got a picture because you couldn't actually see the jockey wheel. The full jockey wheel was.
We're in the Netherlands before we came home, and literally that night it threw it down. And
I'd put it on wood, so I'd spread the weight, but because we were on grass,
and we just absolutely sank, didn't we?
Well, we did when I moved it because it fell off when we were ready to hitch up in the morning. I moved it to the left and it just slipped off the wood, and that was it.
we disappeared. So, but otherwise, we've had no problems with it. So I'm not going to replace something that's not broken. I'll be honest. Cart did ask us if we would review one of their jockey wheels, and we said no because we didn't need a new jockey wheel. So I didn't feel it wasn't suitable for us to do that review, was it?
We didn't need it.
We didn't need it. So it wasn't it wouldn't reflect a problem we had. If you are going to change a jockey wheel for whatever reason, then from what I've seen from reviews that other people have done, they seem very happy with them. So there's a lot to be said from what other people think of a product. So, but yeah, I mean, people use different ones as pneumatic ones. I mean, I've seen there's a chap.
Keith's on it.
Oh, David Woolley there. He's saying cart jockey wheels are fantastic.
I know, I'm back onto that's the Kent Survival. That's the one that I watched. There's Kent Survival. There's Simon in the Woods. There's Corporal,
don't encourage
Camper.
him. Don't encourage him.
So many.
But it's so funny. There's a chap on the Adria group. He's called Bob, and he's got Alpina, and he's put on this jockey wheel that's like a double wheel thing. Bob's done loads of modifications on his Adria. He's pretty. I don't know if other people that are on any of the Adria groups have seen what he's done, but yeah, he's got like this double wheel thing at the front, so he's really got into it. But it's a personal choice again, totally personal choice. So that was it. That was it really. But we've never had a reason to think we would need to replace ours. Obviously, if the wheel broke, you can always just change a wheel. You don't have to change the whole system. So it's about what's best for you. So that was it really. Bob says he hasn't changed his jockey wheel in a while. So yours is probably all right on yours, Bob. So that's the answer to a few of the questions. I don't think Stephen Wills. Oh, you've met Bob, yeah. So you said his Adria jockey wheel, you saw it. Yeah, so I'm not exaggerating, it's a right bit of kit. But yeah, I don't know if anyone else has got any other questions, but that sort of covers what we've been asked and what we would answer in that respect. So, yeah, there we go.
Should we
play bingo?
Bit of bingo.
Should we play bingo? The main event. Right, what we'll do then, if you all are ready to play bingo, if you get out your dibbers, your dabbers, your dobbers, and whatever else you've got with you, we're going to play one game. So it's your top card. If you've done 2 lines, 2 cards, it's your top card. We'll do the usual. We will make a start. And
we're off. Bingo!
And
it's got to be in capitals, Gail.
We'll do the line first, which is not a prize.
There we go. I'll get Gary to show you. That's how it's done.
Yeah, but Gary's all over it. So it's unfortunately nothing for a line, but the main bingo prize will be the Duvalet £50 voucher. And if somebody shouts bingo, what I'll do is I will then check their numbers that you've emailed to me, make sure that it's correct, and we'll have a winner.
Everybody loves a winner.
Yeah. So if you all want to practice with the word line, I can see we've got quite a few lines coming through. David's Woolly's off to work. See you later, David. Take care. Lines, bingos, lines. No, we're not playing Twister. No, nice try. Brilliant. Right, nice to see that everyone's up and running. So Jules has got the iBingo caller. House. Is it? Yeah, it's a full house. I don't know.
It is house.
Yeah, house.
Line.
Right,
bingo.
super. Right, brilliant.
I so want that Duvalet voucher.
It's a good prize. So I must say a massive thanks to Duvalet, because I sent out a couple of emails again on Monday trying to get us some prizes, and they got back in touch and said they could offer that. So really, again, really kind, brilliant. Right, everybody, if you're ready, we'll play for a line. So if you get a line, we want to hear line, and then we'll play on. So are we ready?
Superb. So I'll just switch us over to the bingo mode. Eyes down, looking in. Hopefully you'll be able to hear it. We'll have a few.
Hopefully I can hear it.
It'll work. So
right,
let's start.
Trombones, number 76.
Number 76, trombones.
Jump and jive.
Jump and jive.
35.
3 and 5, 35. Eyes down, looking.
Blind 80.
Blind 80.
Seven dozen, number 84.
Some sort of dozen, 84. 8 and 4, 84.
Tom's Tricks, number 6. Stuck in the Tree, 53.
Stuck in a Tree, 53.
4 and 7, 47.
4 and 7, 47.
Man Alive, number
Man
5.
Alive, number 5. Eyes down, looking, 5 on its own.
you're really getting into it, Jules.
Valentine's Day, number 14.
1 and 4, 14.
Torquay in Devon, 87.
Jockey and Devon, been there.
Yeah,
8
been
and
there.
7, 87.
Nice.
The jacuzzi was nice.
Overweight, 28.
That's me. Overweight, 28. I'm giving him a shake.
Made in Heaven, 67. Get Up and Run, 31.
On your bike, 31.
Red Raw, 64. Thee and Me, 23.
DME, 23. Oof, it's all gone so quiet.
Gateway to Heaven, 27.
Gateway to Heaven, 27. Crafty Caravanners with 4. Tony's got 2.
Dirty Gertie, number 30.
You love
Dirty
that one.
Gertie. Is that you falling asleep, Eileen? Sorry.
Coming of Age, number 18.
Coming of age, 18. I'll try and liven it up a bit, keep you awake. Claps have got 1, Mike's got 2. Crafty
Dirty
Caravanners
Knee,
with 5.
33.
3 and 3, 33. Carl's got 2.
Heinz Varieties, 57.
5 and 7, 50. I can't remember them all.
Sweet 16.
Sweet 16. Stephen Williams 2, David 3.
Between the Sticks, 86.
Between the Sticks, 86. Your card's boring.
Time for Tea, 83.
Time for tea, 83.
Kelly's Eye, number 1.
Kelly's Eye, number 1. They shout Iaria. 3. Can we start again?
Christmas Cake, 38.
Christmas Cake, 38. Benny Boy. Thank God we're only playing for fun tonight.
Knock at the Door, number 4.
Knock at the door, number 4. Tony. Tony's den. We need number 10. He needs 2.
One Score, number 20. Baker's Bun, 61.
Ken, I'm never going to win. I'm getting excited. You don't have a card.
Bang on the Drum, 71.
Same age as me then there. Trev?
Staying alive, 85.
85.
Yeah, you are.
Staying alive.
Yeah, you are 38.
I am.
Yeah, so that's check.
Straight on through, 82.
82. Straight on through. Crafty Caravan is 6.
Stop and run, 81.
8 and 1. 81. Can we have another
It
cook-off?
always takes ages to get.
Strive and strive, 75.
Strive and strive. 75.
I like the cook-offs. I like getting all
Line.
the pictures. Oh, who's got that? Paul.
Paul.
Right, so we now, a round of applause for a line, I think, there, Jules.
Are we going?
Yeah.
Yay.
Well done, Paul. So we've got a line. So we're now heading for the full bingo.
This is it, guys and girls.
This is it. Well, this is it. So this is for the Duvalet prize. So eyes down and let's have a flat out charge to a full bingo. So if we're all ready? Ready?
Well, I was just getting the line up.
Oh, go on.
No, it was done. Right, 3, 2, 1 and go.
Dancing Queen, number 17.
Number 17, Dancing Queen.
4 dozen, number 48.
4 dozen. 4 and 8.
I can hear Fudge snoring in the
48.
kitchen.
Queen B,
Queen
73.
B, 73.
Two Fat Ladies, 88.
2 Fat Ladies, 88. Has 58 come out?
Yes.
Yes.
Was she worth it? 56.
Was she worth it? 56. 4, not a hope. There might be a run, Andrew. There might be a run.
Turn on the screw, 62.
6 and 2, 62. I think it's turning a screw. Wobble, wobble.
Top of the shop, number 90.
Number 90. Jay, not a hope.
1 dozen, number 12. More than 11, 37.
Ooh, he's only got 9 left.
Up to tricks, 46.
I wonder who's going to
Party
win this
tricks,
week.
46.
I hope we have a whole
10
new
left,
winner.
7 left. 8 left.
5 dozen,
5
number
dozen,
60.
60. Collapse, stick to cooking.
Tickle me, 63.
Tickle me, 63. Sue's age, 37.
Oh, VW Adventures.
Free
Oh,
scoring,
Susan's
10,
getting close.
Number 70.
70, 70. 7 and 0, 70.
Pick and mix, 26.
Pick a mix, 26.
Martin's still got 12, 15 to go. Oh, heck.
Brighton line, 59.
Yeah, I take that
5
back
and
under
9,
warranty, that card.
59. Claps has got 7. They're on a run now.
Tony's
Tony's
Den,
Den, number 10.
10.
5 and 9.
Key of the door,
Key of the door,
21.
21.
Clean the floor, 54.
In the floor, 54.
I can definitely see you at Mecca Bingo, Jules.
I'd have a go.
Clickety click,
Clickety click.
66.
66. Has 7 been
been
up?
Goodbye teens, number 19.
Goodbye teams, number 19.
I can't see 7. Don't think
Tweak of
so.
the thumb, 51.
51. 5 and 1, 51. Susan's sweating. Yeah, hopefully you're
Winnie
playing.
the Pooh, 42.
4 and 2, 42.
Yeah, no, I can't see 7.
Absolutely.
Garden gate,
Garden
number
Gate,
8.
number 8. 4 left for
We
Tony.
must be near. Oof.
Tony's got 4 left. Paul's got 6.
Down on your knees,
Down on your
43.
knees, 43. 3 left, 6 left.
Oh, Tony's getting close.
Heaven's Gate,
Heaven's
78.
Gate, 78. 7 and 8, 78.
2 dozen 24.
2 dozen 24.
I'm starting to feel nervous, people. Oh, Andrew's coming up, look on the
Legs
outside.
11.
Legs 11.
This is it now, home straight.
Time for fun 41.
Time for fun 41.
No chance of win.
Stuck.
Lucky number 7.
Lucky
Yeah.
number 7.
There's
There you
number
go.
7.
There you go, Collapse.
Yeah, someone
7 to go.
wanted that. Carl's on 5, Bob's
Saving
on 4,
grace.
Paul's on
68.
4.
6 and 8. 68.
It's going to be close. I'll get my phone ready to check for winners. Hope
Keep
don't-
writing
Young
them.
King.
Yeah.
Number 15.
1 and 5. 15. 3 left.
3 dozen
3 dozen
36.
36. 3 and 6. 36. 4 left for Stephen.
half a century.
Bingo! Roger Venomator. Bingo, bingo, bingo. Let's get it up on the screen. Where are we? Roger, what was it? What did you call bingo on?
Which number have you called on?
Bingo, bingo, bingo. On 36.
Okay.
Ooh, so it was 36 and 50.
Right, I'll just have to scroll and find you. Stand by. Talk amongst yourselves, everyone. There could be some time.
Should we have some tunes?
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking.
Right, let's get some of these up. So let's get rid of the bingo. Let's go back to the camera for now whilst we're on this. So let's have a look. Jilly's card. Well done, Roger. Well done, Benny boy. Stephen had 3 left. Tony had 2 left. What did you have left, Bob? I know that you were quite close as well. You were getting there.
Yeah.
Jilly's card.
Yeah, just opening up. I do have 44 emails of people, so I just have to go through them all. So stand by. I'm just downloading Roger's.
Any prizes for the most numbers left?
Oh, like I always say, I wish we had more. I wish we had more prizes.
I know.
Right, stand by. Here we go.
Everyone's a winner.
There we go. Right. So this is on Jilly's card. 1.
Stephen had 3. I was way off, says Carla. 3 left, keeping up with the Joneses.
3.
4 left for Jen. 5 for Eileen. Bob had 5. Oh, I thought you were closer than that. I thought you were closer. Jeff with 3. Rob and Sally. Everybody was
Pretty
within a
close
shout.
at the end.
Yeah, absolutely. It all came in.
75.
I thought it was yours, Tone. I did. Still needed 4. No, it wasn't a practice round, unfortunately.
Who said that?
David and Collapse. Oh, your dad had... it's moving so fast. Your dad had 3. 3 to go. VW Adventures had 5.
87. Yes, I can confirm that Roger's wife, Jilly, has got the winning card. So congratulations, well done. You have won a £50 gift voucher for Duvet. So well done. That was a brilliant prize. A little bit jealous. I can recommend the pillows as well if you're thinking about getting a pillow. They're amazing. So yeah, David says about seeing if Rachel wants to donate something. Yeah, it could be a good idea. It'd be nice if people did, because then we can obviously keep it going with some prizes. So
I've done the applause, but because it's bingo, 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 let's go for a bit of DJ air horn. Put your dogs away
don't
and
you
cats
scare
away.
everyone's dogs?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bingo!
That's everyone's dogs scared to death. So yeah, well done.
So yeah, congratulations, Jilly. Well done.
Yeah, so that's brilliant. So those were the questions that we'd got to do it. Oh, look, Emma says, happy 20th wedding anniversary
Big
to my
shout
husband
out.
Nathan for Wednesday. Love him loads. Oh, well,
Well
enjoy your
done.
wedding anniversary. 20th, that's
20th.
good going. Yeah, I think,
Well done.
we've been married
Not long enough.
8 years this year. Married 8, together
Forever.
11. I don't know. It's all a blur. I'm not the romantic type, as you've probably gathered.
Just flies. Flies.
Yeah. So brilliant. Well, thanks for that. Well done on winning.
See, this is why I warn everybody.
Yeah.
I'm glad I turned the earphones down.
Yeah,
Casper didn't even hear it.
Mike and Bob, not been married to each other, but they've been both married for 43 years. Wow, that's good going. Yeah.
Superb.
Oh, and David, 13 years, 27 years,
13 years.
35 years, 31, crikey, 28, 35, 40.
It's not a competition, guys.
Yeah, stop showing off. Oh, there's always one that wants to show off.
Fantastic.
So, yeah. In fact, there's some people I still really want to meet at the shows, and unfortunately, if October doesn't go ahead, it won't be this October.
There we go, breaking news.
But Peter, you are one of the people that I really do want to meet.
Sue's feeling better and she's returned to shopping on her phone.
Good.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh,
17 years, 38. Bob, do you get a prize for your 43 years? You can have a clap if you want. Give him a clap. There we go. Well done, Bob.
49.
There we go. Yeah.
Oh, bless Richard.
Oh.
It would have been 14.
Wow. Oh. Yeah. Craig and Wendy, 28.
Oh, Carl, we're even going into parents now.
Yeah. 29. Well, look at you guys. Oh, you're all loved up as well still.
Feels like forever.
Maybe caravanning leads to like a happy marriage. Who knows?
Absolutely.
Oh, no, it was funny actually because somebody did actually ask. I'm trying to think who it was. Did I write down who? Daniel had asked what got us into caravanning. My dad says I'm saying nothing. Yeah, probably best, Dad. But yeah, no, I look forward to that, Peter. But no, what got us into caravanning, and it wasn't the hope that we'd been married for many, many years. We used to go abroad a lot, and we went all over, and it cost a flipping fortune. But then when my mum got ill, she couldn't fly anymore. So part of the thing we thought was the caravan would be a good way for us to go away. And also it was better with Fudge because otherwise we were leaving him in kennels, weren't we?
Yeah.
And it's not nice, it's like leaving your grandma behind. So caravanning was a way of us getting away.
And at that time, Yvette had dogs as well.
Yeah.
So it just worked.
Yeah, it just worked. And now, I mean, like even because we still like to go abroad, and a caravan you can do that. Obviously, we toured Europe, so it doesn't. You can still get to Spain or France, Germany, Sweden, Croatia, anywhere. One of the trips I'd really fancy doing at some point is heading down and doing, I don't know which way I'd do it, but whether I'd go down to Italy and across or France and across, but heading then across to Sardinia and doing that. So that's another place I'd like to try because you can tour. There's nearly everywhere in Europe that you can tour. It just opens up that, for you to do that, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Who knows where we'll end up. But there we go.
Mac13's asking if I was reading my tea leaves. No, I've got my Keep Calm and Caravan mug.
I've got mine as well.
The thing is, because I have the Tassimo coffees or the latte, I need to mix it at the bottom, otherwise I get the sort of sediment for my coffee. So I always mix the last bit. So that's probably why people see me swirling the last bit before I get rid of it all.
I'm just trying to catch up on the comments because I miss all the comments because I'm too
a
busy
month back on my
away.
BMW's finance due to be to buy a Caravan and selling trailer tend. Thanks BMW.
Yeah, it's funny what gets people into things, isn't it? I mean, say the caravanning and motorhoming, it does seem really popular, and I think as well with what's happened, the staycation will be a big thing, and I do think there probably will be a big move towards caravanning and motorhoming, campervanning and camping in general.
I think a lot of people are going to really step back and realise back to basics, if you like. And just the enjoyment of being outside. It's because everything's so slow now. It's It's bizarre. It's really nice. People are stopping, and rather than rushing off to a job or doing something, people are actually stopping and talking, probably like they did years gone by. And also going outside as well. The fresh air and just being outside now, you take so much stuff for granted. And this really has sort of brought it back.
Our neighbour Randy keeps trying to speak to us from down the bottom of the drive, bless him. Yeah, we met Randy, obviously, when we moved in. I couldn't believe it. Only me. Only I could venture out and meet their new neighbour who's called Randy. Oh, my God. I don't know how I kept a straight face, to be fair. In my head, I was actually saying to myself, don't laugh, Karina, don't laugh. I just stood there and just thought, why me? Everywhere I go. Nobody's got a normal name or a normal story to tell me.
And Andrew said there, who's going to want to fly after all this?
Everyone loves a Randy neighbour. Yeah, so...
and VW Adventures started off with a tent after many tents of an old age, now with a camper van. And I did the same. I did my Duke of Edinburgh. That's what got me into it, because I was in the cadets at a young age, and I loved going off backpacking and touring, doing all this sort of Colts canter and all the bits that we used to do in the cadets. And that's when I got into proper, what I think is sort of proper tenting with an old Trangia, a little bit of meths to cook your bacon on a morning, and that was it. Sleeping with your socks to get them nice and dry so that you weren't walking. I loved it. It was great.
So Jules will be camping out in the garden in a couple of weeks for the camping week.
If I can get my tarp nice and taut, I'll get that up and have a little bivvy shelter.
So there we go. So what we will do is we will say that we'll see you all again at 8 o'clock next Friday, if you like. Since we are still currently pretty restricted.
But you're having a week off next week.
No, it's nice to get together.
Somebody actually messaged us and said they look forward to Friday nights.
Yeah, it was nice actually.
Yeah.
They said they look forward to it, and that makes it worthwhile doing, because if other people are looking forward to it,
they wait for 9 o'clock for all the decent programmes to start and we shut up.
We're the warm-up act. But no, I just thought, if people are watching, then that's nice. So we will be back next week. We'll say for now we'll do another Q&A again, because it's nice to have a couple of questions. So send anything through that you've got. We'll do one game of bingo again. I will do my very best to secure a prize. I don't know what it'll be yet, so do tune in next week to find out. But it will be something good, because I'm doing my best. So let's.
And to be honest, if there isn't a prize, then there isn't a prize.
You can have fudge for a week.
It's nice to see, because sometimes you move a little bit away from what you've actually set up to do. And what we wanted with the lives, and why we've done it on a weekly sort of thing, is again so that people have got a time, a place to come and chat with their friends in the comments, and we just talk at a camera. So we love this inanimate object that we sit and look at, but it's great because we feel that we're still connected with you guys.
Yeah, everyone can keep stick together as well. It's like you don't feel quite so alone, I suppose, is the sort of best way to put it. Yeah. We will see you all at the same time, same place. So send your cards. If you do one card again, email them through to me like you've done. Email any questions of any sort. That'll be great.
Any special occasions, if you want to send us a picture, if you want to...
of yourself fully clothed, please. But if you've enjoyed it tonight, please do give us a thumbs up. If you haven't, as Jules always says, hit the thumbs down twice. And have a great week, whatever your plans. Stay safe. We're going to have a quiet weekend. We're not doing the quiz for the Camping Caravanning Club. They've got a chef doing the quiz tomorrow. It's a cooking quiz. I think we'll probably drop in on it. It'll be at 6 o'clock.
Food.
So we're going to join in for a bit of fun. But it's someone else's turn to have a go that knows a bit more about cooking than we do. So brilliant. Thank you so much, everyone. As I say, have a brilliant week. We'll see you 8 o'clock next Friday. And
thanks for coming.
So as always, thanks for watching, and
we'll see you in the next one.
Night,
Good night, guys.